Hey, welcome to Gracie Schwartz Hall. I'm here with Mente, and today we're going to go over some details on finishing the Omoplata. I always talk about this. There's three things you need to do to master any submission or any finish. You have to be able to get to the position, you have to be able to maintain the position, and you have to be able to properly execute the finish. You need to actually, a lot of times, practice all three separately, so you master all three. You can't have a weak link in there. Where you get to the position but you can't hold it, or you can hold it but you can't finish. So right now we're going to go over some details on tightening up the omoplata. I see a lot of people kind of get to the position and then they just start trying to use brute power to get this. So first we're just going to get ahead and we're not going to go into the details necessarily getting into it. I'm here, the arm is over. For me, I'm not a big fan of holding the sleeve. Right, because he has a couple ways to escape an omoplata. He brings his head to the other side, here. More often he pulls his arm out. And more specifically, he pulls his elbow out. This is not an omoplata. Okay? So if I'm holding this, it's the power of my arm versus the power of his arm. He starts really pulling. I'm trying to hold on with the sleeve. So I like to hold the elbow. This also means that I can make sure the arm stays wrapped around this leg. As long as this arm is wrapped around this leg, no matter what he does, he postures up, he comes around, he rolls backwards. As long as I have this, wherever we go, drives into me, right? As long as I have this elbow, I'm okay. So, when I do this, especially no-gi, I'm cupping the elbow and I'm switching. Kind of here. Now, go ahead and get to this part. When I do this, don't reach over his back with your hand like this. Okay? One, if he starts to look away and tries to roll, it's hard for me to hold on with my hand. Also come back. If he kicks his right leg wide, as you start to roll, kick your leg, catches my arm, here he can actually omoplata me. So when I do this, I like to use my elbow, and my hand will just kind of be here. That way if he tries to roll, here. And if he tries to catch my arm when he rolls, I can just get my arm out of the way if need be. Okay, so now, one thing, see how I'm sitting flat on my butt? I don't want to do this. I want to be a little bit on my other hip. My goal is to keep his posture down. Okay? Right now, my legs are open. I don't really like to figure four my legs when his head is down. If his head goes up and he starts to posture up, if I do figure four my legs, which I will sometimes, my toes are live. If I get lazy with my toes, he holds my toes, ducks his head under, and here. So I'll do this, but more often than not, I'll just cross at my feet. Now here's the thing, if I need to break him down, if I do this and push my legs down, it can be hard, or if I do this, roll. Here. It forces him to roll. So what I want to do is straighten my legs, stretching him out. Here, then my elbow goes over. Now, I don't want to try to finish the omoplata with him up on his knees like this. It can be done, but it can be really hard to do. So I want to break him down. Now, there's a lot of ways to break the person down. What I've found works best, so I'm going to take your arm off. Often, we'll pull the guy to the side and pull him down. This works pretty well, except if the guy follows me. I had a student who was really good about that. He would just follow me to the side. So what I want to do is I want to spiral him down. It's a little bit like, can I get you a turtle? When I come in here, I don't pull him to the side, I spiral him down. So I'm going to kind of do the same thing. So my motion is going to be here, my legs, and I want to run around the corner. It's going to put a lot of strain on his shoulder and break him down. So we're here, catch, and I start run around the corner. I'm doing it kind of slow to be nice. Here. Now, I like to put my foot here. I don't really like to triangle my legs. Now, this is where I want you guys to come in a little bit. Two mistakes I see, probably the greatest mistakes people do, and one reason I don't do this, I don't like to reach over and hold this shoulder. His arm, what the submission is his wrist coming up. It's Kimura, basically. It's this abs. His arm this way is very flexible. It's like when, get your back, please. On your back. When people try to do a kilak, and it looks really painful, but this is very flexible. The submission is the hand moving. So when I get here, if I go like this across him, I'll eventually get the submission, but all I'm really mostly doing is bringing his elbow up. Okay, so you'll see it takes a lot. Okay, so if my head goes across, you're mostly moving the elbow. I want to bring my head on this side. Okay, so when I do this, when I bring my head, my belly is here. That's the motion, not this. So I don't like to reach this arm over. If anything, I go under the head this way, and I bring my head this way. Or I just keep my arm on his back. This, my head goes down, my hips come up. So don't come across. Okay. Now, one little thing right here. Can you power back up to your knees?
No.
No, you can do it.
Are you sure?
Yep. Yeah, now start to sit up. If he's strong, that's what's gonna happen. Because, come around this way, please. My knee, you can't really see right now. My knee is here, past his shoulder, which means the pressure is here, which means he's gonna be able to lift me pretty easily. Because I'm not really pinning the shoulder, I'm pinning here. Can you start to lift your shoulder? Yes. If I was here, less so. So it's a subtle adjustment. Also, notice how my hips are close to him. The closer I am to him, the easier it is for him to get up. So I'm going to move my angle just a little bit this way, move my hips away, and my knee goes right on his shoulder. So the point of my knee is right on the point of your shoulder. Can you sit up now? Can you posture up? Bring your shoulders up. No. Okay. So even if he brings his hips up, here. But if I'm like this, the guy posts that hand and he's really strong, it starts powering you back, and then you've got to start kicking him back down. So when I land, I'm here, I make that adjustment. Here. Now, my head doesn't go here, again it goes here. If you have to, you push, and there's the finish. So we're here, I catch, I come over, I straighten up, I sit up, if he postures up, I cross my feet, elbow, run, adjust, head on this side. Okay, always holding on that elbow. Okay. Now, one little detail. If you can't get up or you can get up, I won't do this. Let me do this without your arm, just like that. Okay. Another option, instead of coming up this way, this post, I'm going to pull my knee behind me. So break down. Sometimes I can pull the knee back. So I'm holding, pointing the elbow, here. Now, this is all just this isn't really what you want to do in this position. What does he want to do in this position?
Me?
No, what is it I should do if I'm actually good at jiu-jitsu?
Submit me? Wrist lock, right?
Yeah. But if you're not good at jiu-jitsu, you should go ahead and just do that finish. All right? And that's some Omoplata stuff for you.